Alright, so you should have a scene started. Here's mine. And just to add a few things to this scene, you'll notice everything's gray, and that's kind of boring. So, down here, if you go down here, this is the whole materials area right here. So if you go to create new material, you can see there's a little material created. It's gray. Everything's gray at first, unfortunately. And you can see over here some of the material properties. I like to double click the material, and then I get everything here to look at. I can go to color, and I can change the color to whatever I want. Maybe I'll make it red. Alright, there we go. And then there's all kinds of other things. I can do luminance, that makes it glow. I can do transparency. If I turn on transparency, that sort of makes it transparent. It's completely transparent right now, so I can make it less transparent, and I can see that it sort of gets more and more transparent as I increase that. There's all kinds of different things you can do. Keep it simple right now. I'm just gonna keep it simple with plain old red. Now, once I create that material, I can apply it to anything that I want. Like I can take it, I'm gonna go, all right, I want this planet here up here to be red, and then I can create another new material. Double click it, and I can click right here and just maybe do a green. All right, it's all green. Oh, that's transparency. Sorry. Click color. There we go. Double click that. Make it all green. There we go. I got a nice green, and I can maybe add that to the terrain. And then go on and color everything. Now, there's also material presets right here, which are very cool. If you go into any of these, just keep going over. Wait a minute. Yeah, you can see there's tons there. You can go here to resources and materials. You can see there's glossy effects, there's car paint, there's glass. There is so much that you can find here with these material presets, that it's just crazy. There's just so much that you can find. Marble, metal, glass, floor, concrete. If I do concrete and make that planet concrete, you can see it looks like it's got concrete. There's also things called shaders, and shaders have a certain look. If you just click on this one, Banji, you'll see that, it looks like glass. There it is. Shader, Banzi. I don't know why they call it this. They should just call it wood, because that's what it looks like. I can take this and I can make that wood. All right, and so just play around with the shaders. There's some that don't work very well, like fog and hair. You can try if you want, but don't be surprised if they don't work. Pyroclusters don't work, not for you yet, because you don't know how to use them. So new materials to make your own presets, all kinds of them here. Just play around and see what you can do to make your scene look good. All right, and then there's the render button right here. This render button right here renders the picture how it will look when you're done. So there's okay, all right, there's my I don't know why I would want that to happen, but there it is. A couple more things. This figure, if you want to pose it like I posed my guy over here, you got to click it, select it, and then click this little button right here. This converts it into an editable object, and then once it's an editable object, you'll see it has a plus sign here that you can open up. You can click on the left thigh. I can rotate my left thigh like that. I can open up the plus sign, left shin. I can rotate that. Watch your rotations. Body doesn't really rotate like that. And also, watch the move arrows will dismember the guy. If you want to do that, that's fine, but you might not want to do that. And of course, you can move him around. Once you got him posed, you can move him around all you want, rotate him All right, and that's what I did with that guy. So maybe I'll just put this guy dead on the ground here or something like that. You know, he's stretching or something like that. All right. Okay. Couple other things are lights. Lights are over here. So if I want a light, I can just click right there, and I can see that I want. I can. There's my light, and I can place that light anywhere I want. Generally, you want a light up top, and you probably want it way up top. All right. And once you place a light, you can see that it's now illuminating the top here. I can render that, and I can see, all right, yeah, that's a little better light going on there. If you do want shadows, click the light, go down here to shadows. You'll see that it says none. Just pick one of these, and then you can render again. You can see that you're now projecting shadows. Things are still pretty dark. I kind of like that sky darkness, but you know, generally what I do is I go here and I make a physical sky, and that, you know, gives you sort of a sky back there, which is cool, and it makes everything look a little more realistic if you have a sky. So I'm going to go with that. That's pretty good. Also, the sky also projects shadows, which are really cool. I see I got shadows from my light up there. I also got a shadow from the physical sky, so the physical sky itself has controls right here where I can control the angle of the sun and stuff like that. Don't worry about stuff like that. Just make it look as good as you can with lights, textures, and then of course posing your shot is what you want to do. Make sure you have a good shot, where everything you want to be visible in the shot is looking good and the angle is good. You're thinking as a photographer now, so this person's going to be down here. I got this guy, I got the planets, everything's posed really nice there. And then to make the picture, I'm going to click this button. This renders to the picture viewer, and the picture viewer is what makes your picture for you. So I'm going to click that. All right, looks good. And now I can save it. I can go File, Save As, and I can save it. Right now it's going to save it as a Photoshop layer. I don't want that. I'm going to make it a JPEG, and I'm going to click OK. And now I get just a normal, save dialog. Atlas Planets is what I'm calling it. I'm just going to put it on my desktop. Bam. And now my picture is saved to the desktop. All right. I'll close this. I can do some more work. Okay. That's what I want you to do today. Just make a picture, make an image, render to picture viewer, create a JPEG, and make sure it's a JPEG. All right, and post it to your website. Okay, that's it. Okay, bye.